Hey y'all. Alright, I know it's been 100 minutes since y'all have seen me. You probably don't even remember I exist, and that's fair. But I had some of y'all reach out and ask me if I was going to do something for the eclipse, and I felt like it just needed to be done. So we have a partial, almost total, but it's partial, full moon lunar eclipse tonight. Where I am in Southwest Florida, it should be at its highest potential for totality at 12:12 a.m., which is interesting. I mean, 12:12 is interesting anyway, but it's also interesting because it's a Pisces eclipse, and Pisces is the 12th sign of the zodiac, and Pisces also rules the 12th house, which is very deeply transformative, spiritual house astrologically. Pisces is also a highly intuitive water sign, super psychic, intuitive sign. And like I said, a water sign. Hi, I miss you so much, darling. Water signs are about emotion. They're also about healing and intuition, but they govern that area, right? Emotion. So you may be feeling very emotional with this eclipse happening tonight. So this eclipse portal is closing out a eclipse cycle that started in September of 2024. So I want you to think about what was life in September of 2024 and how much have you or your life changed. I mean, the world's changed quite a bit since then, I think. I think we'd all agree with that, right? Since that time. Because we are closing out this Pisces, Virgo, lunar node eclipse, right, era. The 18 months, Pisces was in the north node, Virgo was in the south node. So all of the eclipses have happened in those signs, except for the most recent new moon eclipse that happened in Leo, because Leo and Aquarius just took over the lunar nodes. So Aquarius is now in the north node, Leo's in the south node. But this is the very last of the eclipse energy left over from the Pisces, Virgo era. Okay, so we're closing all of that out. And Aquarius and Leo are very different energy than Pisces and Virgo, right? So there's going to be a lot of really strong changes. I said a few days ago that, a Pisces full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, is very water vibes, meaning I was concerned about flooding and water-related, natural disasters and stuff happening. And then we all know what happened. In Nepal, and the flooding and the mudslides, and obviously it was horrific. And I'm not sure that that's over, so just something to be aware of. An eclipse in a water sign usually always brings water-related events, right? And Virgo, is an earth sign, which helps ground the earth away from earthquakes, right? But Virgo's not in the south node anymore. It's in Leo now. So now we have air and fire, where we were water and earth. It's real different energy, okay? So shit's gonna feel really crazy and transformative for at least a couple of weeks. Most affected signs, Pisces obviously, Virgo too. Gemini, you're really gonna feel this one, especially a Gemini rising, but if you're sun, moon, whatever, if you've any major placement in Gemini, you're gonna feel this because Uranus is in Gemini. And Uranus is all about radical, rapid, crazy change. Okay. Hi. I am enjoying the new house. I love my house. I do. I love it so much. But I have been here over 2 months now, and no word from all of my belongings. I can't get in touch with anybody. The truck just never came. That's why my walls are bare. I have no furniture. I have nothing of my own here. So it's been a little weird that way. But when I tell you, Spirit's so literal with me, and I was clearly meant to leave everything behind and start over brand new, because literally everything I ever owned is gone, everything. But it's okay. I've made peace with it. I'm annoyed about you screwed me, and where the fuck's my money? But I'm dealing with it. But I do love it here. I really love my house. It's beautiful, and I'm super grateful. I miss my family, and my friends a lot, but I do really love it here, and I think it's just where I'm meant to be right now. I needed a slower pace of life for a little bit. I'm in desperate need of a nervous system reset after the last 22 years. But I hope you're well, and I know it's been so long since y'all have heard from me, and I think of you guys all the time. But my health's been a little up and down. I don't know why YouTube hates me so much. Sorry, y'all, I'm back. But my health is definitely getting better. Thank you so much for asking. And I'm working on some new stuff for you guys, and we'll be back better and stronger than ever before y'all know it. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys some words about this eclipse tonight because it is such a powerful one. This full moon would have been super powerful on its own without having to add an eclipse energy. Eclipse is the strongest astrological energy we ever experience here on Earth. But this would have been a powerful full moon regardless. So, like I said, this is Eastern time. 12:12 a.m. is when this is going to be as total as it's ever going to get. And it's going to hit, you know, in Pisces, the 12th house. So I just want y'all to be aware of how transformational and deep that can really be. Check your birth charts, see what you have in your 12th house and where Pisces is in your chart. Like I said, if you have a Gemini placement, Pisces, Virgo, y'all are going to feel this the most. Gemini, because you have Uranus in your sign, and Uranus is all about radical, crazy change. So it's not a bad thing. You just got to be ready for the ride. So my personal opinion doesn't mean you have, like, I'm right and I'm the be all end all. It's just my personal opinion. I don't do moon water during eclipses. I don't charge my crystals during eclipses. It's such a powerful transformational energy that I kind of just be. And maybe, like, you know, tell spirit or your angels or your guides or yourself or the universe, whatever, that I'm okay with letting go of whatever needs to go for me to transform and become a higher version of myself. And I'm not afraid of the unknown. I'm not afraid to say goodbye. I'm not afraid to walk away from things. I just want whatever's for my highest good. And if you know that there's some outdated concept or belief, self-limiting belief, a relationship, a job, whatever in your life that just doesn't suit you and just isn't your truth and your authenticity anymore, do something symbolic for you to just release that tonight, okay? It's powerful. This one's really, I mean, this whole year, it just, we'll never see astrology like this in our lifetime ever again, so take advantage, all right? I matter with eloquence, blending between two worlds. That's your affirmation. Blending between two worlds, right? Because it's like you have one foot in the new and one foot in the old, and you're learning how to transition and morph all of that energy. So it's kind of just where I want you to be energetically today, you know? Today we also have the Sun conjunct Mercury, and Mercury just moved from Leo into Virgo. So very different energy there too. Leo and Virgo, very different energy. And the Sun and Mercury are both in the same sign. So it's a pretty powerful conjunction. Mercury is the planet of communication, right? So you may all of a sudden have this illumination of these are the words I need to say. And I highly encourage you to say them, okay? Whatever they may be. I highly encourage you to say them. Tomorrow we have a square going on between Mercury and Uranus. Squares are a little tumultuous energy. Uranus, like I said, planet of radical change. So just know that, okay? There's a lot going on for the next couple of weeks. So either say what you need to say and be ready to defend it, or slink back and hide away for a little bit. Okay. All right, my loves. I'm going to give you a couple of messages. What does the universe want you to know during this eclipse tonight? I hope it's not super cloudy where you are. I hope you get to see it. Right now, I'm in Southwest Florida on the Gulf Coast, and it's kind of cloudy, but it looks like it might break up in time for me to, you know, see it when it really kicks up. Hoping I can. But we shall see for the collective, what do I need to hear on this eclipse night? For the collective. Oh shit, that was big. Okay. It's big. What's big? The Fool. Okay. Symbol of change. Symbol of brand new beginnings. The Page of Wands. Kind of the same thing, right? It's about innovating or invention or starting a new, down a new path that you're super passionate about. Knight of Swords. That's truth. And it comes in hot. Knight of Swords moves fast, right? Hi everybody, good to see y'all. Ace of Cups, that's an offer, right? Ace of Cups, Ace of Love, water sign energy. This is a water sign eclipse. Knight of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Damn, it is Wands, 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 which is fire sign energy. Leo's taking over the South Node, right? We just left Leo season. Got a lot of placements still in Leo too. But this is passion, this is fire, this is action, this is go do it, go get it. What do you want, right? What do you want? It's like time for action. Don't just talk about it. You got to make steps towards whatever it is you want to claim and bring into your life. Inspired action, right? Death, which is not a bad card. People always freak out when they hear death. Card number 13, Scorpio energy. Death means rebirth, right? But you can't be reborn until you let the old die. So there's a lot of release going on here. We have another Knight of Cups, which is about romance and a love offer. The Emperor, Aries, and Page of Cups. So we have nothing but fire and water on the table. Okay, different, right? Fire, water, not such great friends, right? So it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Hold on, I'm listening. Give me a sec. All right. You know what this is about? Perfect energy for this eclipse. This is really about us not being led by emotion, being emotionally mature and able to emotionally, to overcome our emotions, then our responses to things. And we can do it. Is it easy? No. No. I'm a Leo, Libra. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy. But we can do it. We can do it. It takes knowledge, it takes spiritual dedication, being on a spiritual path, and some self-awareness and control, but we can do it. And this is really about balance. That's why we got all this fire and all this water, right? Too much of one or the other, not so great. But they're both necessary, right? For life on Earth, we need the elements. I'm hearing kindness. Something about being truly kind to yourself and compassionate towards other people, you know how everybody always says, like, that old cliche, like, you never know what somebody's going through, just be nice. But it's really effing important right now, because who among us is perfectly happy, doing amazing, and not at all been bothered by the events of the last few months? I'll wait. Anybody? Anybody out there just doing grand? Feeling fantastic, tons of money in the bank, totally happy, not questioning, like, who the hell am I, where am I going, what am I doing, what the hell happened to the world? We need more kindness for ourselves, for others, and for Mother Earth as a whole. She's kind of begging us to be a lot more kind to her. I think we're all paying a price for the fact that we haven't been for a while now. So there's a message here about kindness. There's a message here about change and just transforming and just let it go, right? Trying to patch up all the holes all of the time is like so much harder than just letting the damn thing fall apart and starting over. It's rebuild time. And man, did I get that message, right? Like, I knew that I was in for a big transformation, living away from my children for the first time in my life, who are no longer children. They're all adults and going through the empty nest bullshit. And being in my 40s and what that does to a chick, not fun. I moved from New Jersey to Southwest Florida, and then I lost everything I ever owned, and I lost all my social media. I got permanently deactivated by Meta. So all of my Facebook identity, right, which isn't a big deal to me, I don't care about it. I care about the memories that were on there that I don't have anymore because I don't have pictures anymore either, right? My late husband or my kids as babies or all my shows and my concerts and gigs and my events and my friends, whatever, life. It's all gone, right? And I had to make peace with it. And it's okay. Like, it really is okay. Like, I'm okay. But man, when it was time for me to transform, Spirit was like, yeah, bitch, we're gonna light everything on fire so you cannot go back. And in a way, I'm kind of grateful for it, right? But just truly embrace what wants to come in and truly embrace letting go of whatever just doesn't serve you anymore. I mean, aren't you so desperate for change? Don't you just want it? Like, you just want change so bad. Are you so sick of the way it's been, right? I know you are. You don't even have to answer. I hear you. But you've got some information coming in towards you as soon as you open up to it. It's going to really inspire you to go down this new path of fulfillment, satisfaction, your soul purpose, I'm hearing. Hi. I want you to be super loyal to yourself and your plan right now. There's lots of little distraction energy that I'm feeling in the collective, in my life too, for sure. That's trying to kind of like tempt you or test you. How loyal are you? How dedicated to this new path are you? And we do kind of have to prove that a little bit sometimes, right? I always remember when I was a kid, my dad used to always tell me that nothing good ever comes easy. God damn, was he right. Like, at the time, I didn't know how right he was, but I do now. But you know what, like when it isn't easy, you're so much more grateful for it when you have it, right? So it's like that kind of energy, you know, how bad do you want it? Tell the universe, stay focused. Don't let anyone or anything pull you off track right now, because what's meant for you will never miss you. The people meant for you will find you again if you disappear like I did for a while, right? Or you meet new people that are more aligned to who you're becoming or who you are now, much more mature energy, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of love here, there's a lot of rebirth here, and there's also a real strong message of just building this stability, this foundation, right? Like you're laying the blueprint of your future life now. So I just want you to be really cognizant of that all the time. Your words are spells, your thoughts actually do become things. Worrying is a negative prayer. So watch where your focus is at. Just, you know, stay positive, believe, and be patient. Don't fight it. Let what wants to go, go. And let what wants to come in, come in. All right. What else do you want to tell the collective, please? I know it's heavy. Like, I get it. It's a lot. You know, we're experiencing a time on Earth that no humans have ever experienced before. In a very, like, grained way, huge way, powerful way. So I know it isn't easy. But hey, that's why we were chosen to do it, because not everybody could, not every soul could incarnate on Earth at this time. Only the strong ones. So big ups to all of us. We're the strong ones. You know, it's like that thing where, like, don't let anybody find out how good you are at your job, because then they give you all the shit to do. It's like that. Numbers. Numbers, who's getting the synchronicities, who's seeing the repeated patterns, the angel numbers 222, 333, 111, blah, 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 777, whatever it is. This card happens to be number 26, but I'm seeing the 2 and the 7 at the top of the card, which is the fucking date today. Can't make this shit up. Then we have 22. I know a lot of y'all feel a strong connection to that master number. It says meditation. Aligning your chakras, number 7. 18, infinity, abundance, right? Abundance. Epiphany, there's our light bulb moment. Remember I said I feel like y'all are on the verge of this like light bulb moment? There you go. Number 13. 20, loved ones in spirit. Those of us who have loved ones. Sarah, I can't even look at you right now, Sarah, because I can't say this while I'm looking at you. Those of us who have someone that we really love and miss and care about in spirit, they're coming through for us. right now, letting us know that we're not alone, that they're walking this path with us, right? The card is number 20, which in numerology would reduce to a 2. So just about 2. You're not alone. Not alone. Okay? Okay. Communication. Some of y'all may actually be receiving communication from the other side in the form of coins. Okay? If you're finding change all over the place, finding coins all over the place is often a message to prepare yourself for change, quite literally. But it is a way that our loved ones like to let us know that they're around, so please look out for that. If it's not happening already, I bet you it will. Mine is always, I get lots of messages via feather from my angels. And usually feathers are the angels, but it could be a loved one too, okay? But some of y'all are receiving communication from passed on loved ones, and they're leaving you change and all of these things, because they just want you to know that it is really time to transform and to embrace change. But they're with you, and they're guiding you, and you're not alone. And I know it's hard to not feel super alone often, but you're never alone. You always have your guides and your angels. Y'all always have me. We always have each other. And I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful for the isolation, even though I am not used to it and it's tough. But it's important, and I know that. For the collective, what do they need to know on this eclipse night? See? We find our peeps. We find our peeps. Friendship, crossroads, right? It's very Hecate energy, guardian of the crossroads, number 17. But I think it's funny that would come out while I was saying that, how isolated we feel, and we're never alone. Relief, number 12. Relief is coming by way of knowledge. See, epiphany, light bulb moment. I think it's really important to transmute the snake at the bottom of the deck. If that ain't transformation, I don't know what is. I think it's really important for y'all to meditate right now, or just be in stillness. I use the word meditation very loosely. I don't have the 3D ideology of what meditating is, where you have to go up on top of a mountain and fucking Tibet and eat nothing but I don't know, rice, and not speak for 6 months in order to even be able to get out of your head and to reach enlightenment. I don't believe that that's the case in 5D, which is where we're at and going. It's really just about the stillness, okay? Progression is not in the making myself look busy, I gotta look busy, I gotta be busy, I gotta run myself ragged. We progress in the stillness, in the quiet, and we can just sit with ourselves, because that's when our thoughts can come through and inspire us to follow a passion, to create a new business or innovate something that doesn't exist that the planet needs. And you're the only one with the ability to make this thing that will change everybody's life forever, right? Somebody had to be the first one to invent a telephone or a light or a key fob that goes boop, boop. We don't have to use keys anymore. Whoever, right? Somebody had to be the first one to innovate these things. Okay, we don't have to wear goddamn corsets and shit anymore, right? Thank God. But what do you have? You have something like that inside of you that the whole collective's waiting for you to come out with to make all of our lives easier. But you just need to be quiet and still to get the knowledge. Ask your angels to download you, right? Tell me where I need to go. Tell me what I should be doing. Inspire me. Send me messages, whatever. Talk to spirit. Talk to your angels. Talk to your passed on loved ones. And believe the messages that you're getting, okay? Believe them. Trust your intuition. This is a Pisces full moon eclipse. Pisces is the most psychic, intuitive sign, no question about it, right? Ruled by Neptune, dreamy planet of Neptune, right? So dream and follow all of that. Follow your passion. This whole reading is wands. It's all about passion and fire. Okay? I hope this came together because I had no plan. I really didn't. I wasn't even going to go live tonight because I still don't have anything, even though I've been here over 2 months. But some of y'all reached out and asked, if I was going to, and thank you for that. I really appreciate it. It made me feel like I'm still relevant, like y'all still care, and like I can still help. And if I can help in any way, I always will, and I want to. But I hope y'all are well. Let me know what you want to see. There's going to be a lot of change coming up, exciting new things. But please, if there's something I can do for you, readings you want to see, whatever, just let me know and I will do my best. Okay? I love y'all. Please go try to watch this eclipse. Like I said, it's not a night really for moon water and charging things and all of that. But if there's something you're ready to truly bury and let go, and I mean deep shit, this is 12th house, this is deep. Do some kind of ritual to release it. I was always a sour spell girl where you put people in your freezer. But I live on a canal in Southwest Florida now, so now I'm a swamp witch. I put everybody in the swamp. But I'm also a fire sign, so if you like to burn it, you know, write it down, burn it. Bury it in the earth if you're an earth sign, whatever. Okay, whatever. But just whatever ritual, do something to release it ritualistically, ceremonially, and free yourself. Open up to all of this new that's trying to find you. Okay? I love y'all. I can't believe y'all are still here with me. I'm so insanely grateful. I know it's been forever. Please like, share, subscribe. It means the world to me. Share it with other people who may need this information or be going through an awakening right now, like most of the masses are. Okay? I love you, girl. I hope you're doing okay. Reach out if you need anything. I know you can't find me on social media anymore because Meta sucks. They permanently deactivated me, but we can message on here now. And my email and everything's in the description box, so y'all reach out. Okay? I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Happy full moon eclipse. Bye.